Beetroot, nature's powerhouse. Packed with vitamins, antioxidants, and nitrates, it's known to support heart health, boost stamina, and improve blood circulation. Our beetroot is naturally grown and harvested at peak ripeness. The roots are cleaned, dried, and finely ground to preserve their rich nutrition content, giving you all the benefits in one pure form. Add 1 teaspoon of beetroot powder to your juice, smoothie, or water, or take it in capsule form as recommended by your healthcare provider. Beetroot helps enhance endurance, lower blood pressure, and keep you feeling energized and balanced all day. Fuel your body with the natural power of beetroot. Stay strong, stay healthy. Go get this product at blackhotfirenetwork.com at the Sports and Nutrition Store.
Good afternoon, family. Hope you guys are doing amazing today, and I hope you're having a beautiful day so far. And welcome to the Africa Today show. It's 10 minutes past 8 p.m. No, not really 10 minutes. It's actually 8 p.m. on the dot. I don't know why I said 10 minutes. Yeah, it's 8 p.m. on the dot, and I hope you guys are doing great today. My name is Joby, for those who are here for the first time, and shout out to all our returning listeners, subscribers on all our platforms. So, karibuni again. Today we're going to be talking about Benjamin Crump, who we saw yesterday. He was the one assigned, rather took the role of giving the results of Nolan's autopsy, and we're going to be discussing about that literally, and why this case again is being focused on so much. Why don't we see the same light and investigations being done this way? And at the end of the day, already we can see that this is not going to go anywhere, because why is it that the investigations are still undergoing and the autopsy is reading literally something totally different? It's super crazy. So we're going to be discussing about that, look at how they were showing where he had injuries and all that, and also generally discuss also about how Black parents literally need to educate their children better. We're also talking about that actually today on the rhythm scripture. I mean on the reaction time. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna be focusing on. Karibuni, Keith, karibu sana. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing, Joby? Good. Sana,
just a
Santi Sana, and So Sana, and He Sana, and So Sana, and Sana, and whatever, yeah, goddamn Sana.
You said you learned in Swahili. We're looking forward to see how that goes.
And take a Sana, jump in the Sana.
Yeah, karibuni. On today's not really history, but yes, me sharing the history videos. It's not really a history, but I think it's actually, this video is connected to what we're talking about, where we can see how Black people had a map and were always educated on areas to not go. And generally it's talking about how, of course, as a Black person, when you find yourself in a group of all white people, you should already know you're not safe. And it's crazy that it's 2026 and people don't know this yet. So that's what this actually talks about.
Every Black person knows the feeling. You walk into a room, a corporate office, country club, a party, and you do the math. You look around and you realize, I'm the only Black person here. And instantly, the alarm bells start to go off in the back of your head. A quiet, nagging question comes in. Are these people really my homies? If something goes sideways, do they have my back? Society loves to tell you that that's just anxiety, that you're just being paranoid. But today, we're going to talk about why that anxiety isn't paranoia at all. It's a highly evolved survival instinct forged from a history of betrayal. Today, we're going to talk about the history of Black isolation. This is One My Black History. Black Story Like This. You can find more stories like this at OneMikeHistory.com. Also, join me at my Substack. But without further ado, let's get started. To understand the dangers of being the only Black person in white spaces, you have to understand the lie that they told you about assimilation. For generations, the narrative they sold Black folks is a very specific promise. Proximity to the whiteness equals safety. You're taught that if you just speak the right way, get the right degree, move to the right
Yeah,
neighborhood, integrate
don't
into the
talk that
right spaces
Ebonics.
to get a pass. We're told that being the only black person is a sign of progress, that you've made it. But that's a comfortable lie.
I'm the only
Proximity
black guy out
without
on
your
my job. I'm the only black guy out in where I live at. I'm the only black person where I live at. Malcolm X telling you, you ain't nothing but a coon.
unity isn't progress, it's a target, it's exposure. When you step into predominantly white spaces without the safety net of your own people, you're entirely reliant on the goodwill of individuals who have absolutely no skin in the game regarding your survival. You become a demographic anomaly. You're isolated. And history has proven time and time again that the moment you get separated from your people to chase this illusion of exclusivity, you put your life in the hands of people who can
Illusion
and
of inclusion.
will turn on you the moment that it's convenient. And this isn't a new phenomenon. The blueprint for this trap has been drawn over centuries. Take the story of Solomon Northup. Most people know about the movie 12 Years a Slave, but they miss exactly how he was captured. In 1841, Solomon was a free black man. He was a working violinist supporting his family in Saratoga Springs, New York. He had 1840 equivalent.
He trusted white folks. Remember, up north, and American slavery had been abolished up north, but it was still practiced in south. So they could just go up north, snatch your ass, bring you down here to the south, and enslave your ass. So I don't know how you would trust white folks being this close, this proximity to slavery in the same country, because the North they got rid of slavery and the South still had it. You trusting white folks? Craziest cat shit to me. But go ahead.
Of a pass. Two white men, Merritt Brown and Abraham Hamilton, approached him. They presented themselves as friends, as business partners. They offered Northam a high.
Like they always do. It's crazy. That's their behavior. Let's partner, let's collaborate, it's always some bullshit, and they turn everything against you. It's crazy.
Lucrative gig, $1 a day and $3 per performance to travel.
They say black people stupid. You're easily gullible. They say black people have low IQs. That's why you're easy to manipulate.
With their circuits to Washington, D.C. They didn't kidnap him in broad daylight. They broke bread with him. They acted as advocates. They did everything they could to make him feel comfortable.
And I never looked at that movie because it made me my associate previous. That's one Lupita Nyong'o, her coon ass, got an Academy Award for playing us, and that other British motherfucker here playing us too, playing black Americans. But regardless, I got no beef with Lupita. You know she a coon. She ain't said nothing crazy. But like I'm saying, yeah, go down to DC back then. That's too close to the South for me. Oh no. I'm not going out of New York State. I mean, I might go to Pennsylvania. Anything south of Pennsylvania is a no for me. Oh no. Yeah, we gonna go once you go down deep down to the nation's capital. Nah, you ain't get me going down that motherfucker. You're gonna make a lot of money. Oh, that's all right. I'm good. I'm good with being broke. Go ahead, Joe.
Norfolk trusted them, but that isolation was exactly the point. Once they got him to Washington, D.C., which was a slave-holding territory at the time,
exactly,
there were no black peers to anchor his reality, no community to notice that he was
exactly
mixing, no network.
It was a slave. Exactly, it was a slave. Washington, D.C. back then was slavery. The nation's capital, the country, was about slavery. So why would I go to the capital of the country? You going to slave territory, Jack. Exactly. I'm not leaving New York to go down to no D.C. I'm not leaving New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, none of that shit. Oh, you're going to make money in Washington, D.C. I said, nah, I can't do it. You keep that money. Keep that money. Like Joey said, any white person back then could snatch your ass up and now say you're a slave. It's like they move. No, I'm a free man. They start beating you upside your head and back. You a slave now, nigga. Get in that field. And you keep telling people you're a free man. And it took that guy 12 years. You look at the movie. It took some people never get out. You spend your whole life in slavery again. It took him 12 years to get free, to find his way back. And I don't know if his family was still there, his wife and kids are probably grown. 12 years, shit. Wife probably moved on, got another man. You coming back? Oh, Solomon. Yeah, I made it back. Over 12. I thought you was dead, nigga. I got me some more penis. So good luck.
It's always about the penis. It's crazy, man.
Really?
You know?
Because that's real life, Joey. Your fantasies are not of life don't matter. People fantasy, the real thing of life is getting coochie. I can't get none. And you think the woman's gonna wait for you for 12 years? She don't know what happened to you.
There are women who are patient, and there are women who choose maybe not.
I get it. Yeah, this women 12 years, Joby. Okay, 12 years. I ain't heard nothing from you. I don't know. All I know is that you took your punk ass down to D.C., to Washington, D.C. You took your butt there. You ain't never come back. So me in them days, I'm thinking a white man got you and killed you. I think somebody killed you. I ain't got no. I don't know what happened to you. You never came back. I got these kids.
You can choose not to get married, just stay single. Yeah, maybe he's dead. Assume he's dead or she's dead, but choose to be alone. You don't need to move on.
Shit, back in them days, you crazy. Women need to be the man back then. There wasn't no shit like it was today. I don't need no man type shit. It was rough. Anyway.
That friendship evaporated the instant he became profitable. They drugged him, they stole his free papers, and they sold him to a slave pen for $650.
Drug his ass and then put him to a slave place for $650. But that's a lot of money. $650 back in the 1800s. So they knocked his ass over the head, drug him and shit. He already in slavery and put him. He's laughing with these white folks. I always say I'm gonna watch that movie. Every time I come close, I say, I'm not watching that slavery shit. That should be all depressing. They snatch his ass in slavery. I remember when they smacked Lupita in the face. She said something, said, "God, you shut your filthy mouth." They smack her in the mouth. No, I don't want to watch this shit. This is too much trauma.
Yeah. They're all very traumatic.
On white folks in an isolated space, 12 years of his life was stolen. He was beaten,
12 years.
Forced into the labor camps in the swamps of Mississippi. The rules of friendship changed the
But lucky for him, remember, he's educated. It took his ass all the way down to Mississippi. So I'm sure him being from New York, he didn't know Mississippi, but he knew his way north. At least he had more education. I'm going to have to watch that movie. I'm going to have to watch that shit anyway. So at least he had more knowledge and how to go up north than most. Like, remember slavery, they didn't let you read or write, so you didn't know shit. You know where you was at. You're like Joey. Hey, Joe, where you at in the road? I don't know. How you go north? I don't know. Just be fucked up. Joey doesn't know where we at. So at least he had, and then also, that made him get more. See, who watched the movie? I know you guys probably see this movie. Imagine him having good English. Most slaves still talk like this. That what y'all talking about? What y'all be doing right here? What? And him having good English, that probably made him get beat and whipped and whip more. So he probably had to change his accent up like Joby, like do that southern. Yeah, master. I want some food and stuff. So he couldn't be like he was educating them more. They beat him more. Shit. So let me know if you guys who seen 12 Years a Slave. Let me know. Every time I'm about to watch it, I even got you the credits. I got you the beginning. I can't watch this shit. This is gonna be too much trauma, and it's gonna make me mad because he's stupid. What? You think I'm gonna go to D.C. back in the 1800s and I'm free? I'm up in New York and I'm free around white people? Yeah, we can take you down to Washington. You can get some money and get a gig. I'm like, nah, you ain't taking me nowhere. And I ain't going no damn DC. That's slavery area. Nope. Somebody knocked me in my head. Next thing I know, I'm on the back of a cart in somebody's goddamn field. Shit. Now, nigga, we got you trying to pick that cotton. I'm free. You ain't free no more, nigga. You're in Mississippi. Mississippi? God damn, Mississippi. Holy shit. We're going to
It's realized they could extract value out of the situation. And black folks continue to learn this lesson the hard way. By the 20th century, we literally created a manual on how to avoid this trap. This led to the creation of the Green Book in 1936.
Black people, I told you, this is globally. So I told you, all your goofy tribal shit's fake. Because you're the same trusting, naive people globally. Easily manipulated. You want to trust people you don't know. I don't trust shit. Get your ass away from me. Go ahead.
A black postal worker from Harlem didn't create the travel guide because he wanted you to take scenic trips to the Grand Canyon.
No.
He wrote it because black families were getting a little bit of money, buying cars, and driving into primarily white spaces and
sundown town
for it.
Right.
Green understood that relying on the kindness of white strangers in some isolated sundown town was a dangerous gamble. You could just pull up to some random.
And can you imagine? Hey, all you African coons over, it's not African. There's no racism over here. Take your ass to one of these sundown towns, then, nigga. Today in America, you should have sundown towns. Take your ass up in there. And when they find your African ass hanging from a tree, you know, there's no money to send back home to the village in Ghana. Good luck. Go ahead, Joe.
Random hotel because you would be the only black person in town and you could disappear and no one would ever know. The Green Book mapped out safe spaces because entering those white spaces without a network meant putting your safety and your family's safety at risk. By 1962, the Green Book had a circulation of over 2 million copies. That wasn't about tourism. It's because we understood the daily reality of being black
with no tourism.
White spaces.
With no tourism.
The dangers of isolation didn't stop in 1841 with Solomon Northup, and it didn't stop in 1936 with Victor Green, and it ain't over today. Look at Nolan Williams. In July of 2026, Nolan was an 18-year-old black college freshman with his entire life ahead of him. He did exactly what society told him to do. He assimilated, built relationships across racial lines, and on the 4th of July...
That's his home parents. Like everybody say, he's in Mississippi. Mississippi? It ain't like you doing this shit up in New York, and I don't trust white folks in New York either. I don't give a shit. But Mississippi? Hell no. I told you, go throughout Mississippi. You talking about that? Go through Mississippi. You ever get a chance, get in your car and go to the Mississippi Delta, and it'll push your wig back, nigga. The poverty, it'll push your wig back. You're like, wow, this is 2026. That's right. The racism in Mississippi is palpable. Palpable. So, look around Mississippi if you want to. Never get me living up in that goofy state. Go ahead, Joker.
Friends to Horn Island, a remote sandbar 10 miles off the coast of Mississippi. Now, we don't know exactly what happened on that sandbar, and we're not here to play detective or convict anyone. That's not this story. The actual story is a terrifying, fatal exposure of being black in white spaces. Because what we do know is when the stakes were high, when things got weird, Nolan had no one to watch his back. His so-called friends packed up their stuff, got in a boat, and went home. They left someone who was supposed to be their friend behind on an island 10 miles off the coast of Mississippi. Now his family is dealing with the ocean. A lead a text message, conflicting stories, a wall of high-priced lawyers hired by the very people that were supposed to be his friends. And this is just the worst case scenario of what could happen when you assimilate into white spaces without this connection to the black community. And black folks have been warning each other about this long before Nolan Wells ever left for that island. Because history tells us that the moment things go sideways, this illusion of friendship evaporates. Self-preservation kicks in, and the first thing they're going to do is close rank, blame you, call you a nigga, and protect themselves. You can integrate into their spaces, you can get on their boats, you can separate yourself from your people, but you become entirely reliant on their goodwill. You can tell yourself that they're your friends, but you don't have any compass to reality. You can't tell if you're being gaslit, you don't know if you're being set up, and when it matters most, you don't know if you're being left unprotected. Let's look at the math of the situation. When a confrontation happens, who is going to de-escalate on your behalf? If the police are called, who is going to vouch for your character? If the weather goes bad, who is going to make absolutely sure that you make it back home? If the answer is nobody, baby, you in danger. In the end, we put ourselves in extreme danger when we prioritize this illusion of inclusivity over the reality of this world. You can't out-assimilate.
I said delusion of inclusion.
Trusting people who have no vested interest in your survival is a life or death gamble. So the next time your gut tells you that things are getting weird in primarily white spaces, listen to it. You're not crazy. You're not paranoid. Just remember Solomon Northup. Remember Victor Green.
Yeah, exactly. You end up like Zoe out in the middle of Wyoming in the cold with a goddamn dog licking on your butthole. Trying to stay warm. That's his story. Ain't mine, Joe. That's his story. Yeah, you did. Yeah, the white folks made him stay out there and get warm with the dog.
That's great.
So you gonna freeze to death.
Someone to prove to you that they're your real friend, and find your people and get the hell off that island. Thank you. This has been one of my.
Yeah, so literally, stay off the white folks. Teach your children, stop sugarcoating with your kids. Tell them the truth, even if it hurts. Shout out to Keith, he said he had to tell his kids the truth, even if it hurts, because you'll need it. It will save your life later, It will keep you away from.
You can't. How are you gonna tell a child that other kids may be evil because of who they are and how they act? He's not gonna understand that. Try to do your best, send them down, explain it. Yeah, but they're my friends. They're my friends. I don't give a shit what they are. You bring their ass over here, you going over their house, the answer is no. You going anywhere with them, the answer is no. So before you come asking me what their parents said, can you go anywhere? You already know. What's the answer, Sean? No, that's right. Answer's no. Shit. The answer's no. And they want to call me, it'd be hell no.
Period. So yesterday we had Benjamin Crump, who came and
Hold on, Joe. Let me say something quick. Remember this? I know you guys been seeing this. Remember I told you we've been talking about for years. We called him, and I know everybody stole this from me. I'm the first one called his ass mush mouth Crump, because he couldn't even talk back in Trayvon Martin, which is now what? Was it like 12 years ago? 13, something like that? I almost Trayvon. That was 2012? It might be 14 years ago now, right? And I said, how's this cat a lawyer? And he can't even speak good English. I sent Jebba a video when she still got it. I'm gonna have to type on everybody's talking about it. Why you do that, Dobie? Go to TikTok real quick.
Okay.
And say, yeah, I sent you a couple days ago though. We didn't do the show Wednesday. I sent you Tuesday.
Okay.
But you guys seen the video with Ben Crump, can't even read. So, like I said, is Ben Crump a Psyop? Because he can't, how does he pass the bar? How is he a lawyer? But he can't even read past the 5th grade elementary school level. He's sitting there reading the facts of the case, sound crazy as catching. And I almost forgot, I said that years ago, how bad his proficiency of the English language, it's not even Ebonics, it's stupid talk. And I said, is he there to make us all look crazy and stupid to the world? But go ahead, Joe. What you got?
Okay, just a second.
This is Benjamin Crump. This type Benjamin Crump reading but can't read. That's why white folks are on there laughing. And what is this? I've been said that. How is he a civil rights attorney or whatever that's supposed to be, and he can't read?
Reading
How does he
that?
read? It say Benjamin Crump reading for the Wells family. Reading the autopsy. Say Benjamin Crump reading the autopsy for the Wells family. Or Nolan Wells family. Like, what is going on? It's so bad you think it's like a comedy skit. Is this real? Yeah, we forgot how bad he can't read. Yeah, it's real. And this is a moron.
The soft tissue of the back of the head, the occipital region, is significant because he cannot determine why you have that red discoloration in the back of his brain. That's significant. He also talked about, Mr. Williams, if you can, just the fact that as it's common practice, he was missing his throat when they received the body. And he wants to know why they held it back.
Now, so he's talking, he's normal talking. Now, don't pass that. Now, say Ben Crump reading evidence.
Sorry?
Say Ben Crump reading evidence. Hey, let's that pop up.
It's sad that the world we live in, that Don Lemon is showing Ben Crump read the autopsy report of Nolan Wells, and the people in the comments saying that Ben Crump can't read because somebody else can explain it. We lost. And Ben Crump really can't read. That's the funny part.
It's crazy. But I've been said that years ago. I said, this dude is a moron. How the hell is he there? I've been said that. He majority got to. I said, this dude's a moron. How this moron keep getting case after case? This is a psyop. This is an idiot. And I got the use of the English language. Go ahead, Joe.
The takeaways from that second autopsy of Nolan Wells is one, Ben Crump loves the spotlight and he can't bear to share it, my nigga. Cause bro, you know you don't know what none of this shit means in medical terms. You don't have no understanding, can't pronounce the fucking words, but you would hate to have to share the spotlight.
He can't pronounce stuff. He can't.
Else, so you force.
He should have gave it to an assistant because he can't read. This is crazy.
Pushed and embarrassed yourself trying to read that shit. Let the medical examiner come out there, read the autopsy report, explain to us what things mean, because we'd have been way less confused. He said, yo,
he is worse than you, Negro. You can't talk either. It's crazy.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
So my reaction is, they said nigga with just his head and his body and no middle piece. Like, no, they cut open his throat and took out some pieces of the front area of his throat. He
can't even talk. This is how bad we've got. This moron can't even talk. It's crazy. Shut up. They're the next person.
He talked about.
There we go. Let me show it there. I guess it's probably he's reading, Joe. Let's keep going. Find that.
Today, Benjamin Crump, the attorney for the family of Nolan Wells, released the preliminary results of an independent autopsy conducted on Nolan's body. Here's what you need to know. First, Crump says that the cause of death and the manner of death are still undetermined pending further investigation, and the independent medical examiner could not rule out foul play. The independent medical examiner was also not given...
That's why I hate TikTok. Let's you do something specific. There should be a bunch of them showing the thing when he reading. That's one thing I hear about TikTok. You gotta be like specific with shit. You can't not just show the video, not of him reading all fucked up and shit. It's crazy. And what that be doing there, and how they say, like, what? The hell is going on? This is somebody's lawyer? This is an attorney?
Listen to Benjamin.
There you go. There you go. There we go.
A gunshot wound of the head. A, the injury, proliferation of the left internal carrot
That's crazy.
I'm looking at this word because I know.
You're looking because you don't know how to read it, moron. You're an idiot.
It's not subdura.
Subdura. Play that again, Joey. Go again. He's somebody's fucking attorney. That's what I said. Is this a psyop played on black people to get the most ignorant moron up there, get these dudes some money, and it's a joke amongst white America? Because there's no way this dude could pass a goddamn bar exam. This is an idiot. It almost made me forget what I used to call him. This is a mumble mouth moron. This is embarrassing. Play it again, Joe. Start again, Joe.
Listen to Benjamin Crump try to read.
The gunshot wound of the head. A.
It is not womb. Pause it. Your mama said gunshot womb, like a woman's womb, woman's coochie. It's wound, dummy. W-O-U-N-D, wound. It's not womb. Gunshot womb. It's not a womb. It's a wound. D, not a gunshot. The gunshot womb. Do it again, Jeff. Play it again. A gunshot womb. You fucking moron.
Listen to Benjamin Crump try to read.
The gunshot wound of the head. A, the injury, proliferation of the left internal carrot.
Jesus Christ.
I'm looking at this word because I know.
I'm looking at that word because I can't read the shit. I'm all on blast. I'm all on cameras, and they listening to. I'm looking at the word, and I don't know what the fuck it is.
At least I say I don't know how to read some words.
You're not no high-powered attorney, Joey. Supposed to be representing people who can't read shit. You don't sound crazy. You don't sound crazy like that.
Hold on, what happened? What happened? Okay.
Once there was a girl who wanted.
He can't even read.
To cut it out, dude. You're gonna get us in trouble.
How Benjamin Crump is read.
No, exactly. And the stutter, he wasn't stuttering like that. Go ahead, Joe. That's how I used to stutter. Shit.
They either hung them or strung them.
Ben Crump has done it again.
You mean to tell me they can't determine the cause of death?
Ben Crump has caused more confusion.
Because y'all still got his motherfucking throat.
He did exactly what he intended to do. They took his throat.
What kind of fucking shit is that?
Black folks are mad.
And the reason why they took it is because that was the cause of death.
They're in their feelings.
They strangled him.
And now they're thinking irrationally.
And hit him in the back of the head. They either hung him or strangled him, and they threw him in that fucking island.
But these are some wild allegations. At this point, this is simply ignorant.
Yeah, because you see, his mama's trying to get money. You see, once again with Ben Crump, his mama's trying to get money, not justice. That's why they're trying to get a wrongful death suit going, right? Instead of getting justice. Because Ben Crump's stupid ass is not a defense attorney. This is a moron. This is a little moron. This is an idiot. Right? This is crazy. This is an idiot. We're going. Hey, remember, I think they only took his head. They said the people kept his neck. I'm like, what kind of autopsy is this? They said Mississippi kept his neck. They're looking for his neck. And Ben Crump got the head or something. Like, what? That shit sound crazy as cat shit. But go ahead, Joe.
I want to say thank you. Baby, let's say thank you to Benjamin Crump. The man name is not Ben, it's Benjamin, okay? Crump. I want to say thank you. I'm sweet. And thank you for being a vital force in our community. Thank you for being a civil rights attorney, an activist, a leader that want justice when it comes down to
That's how you know. See, that's so anybody can have a TikTok account. This broad's a moron. This broad's a moron. She can't. That's how you don't have the level of discernment. I'll keep it there. Let her get the level of discernment. They keep it being a civil rights attorney, and Big Crump has never got any justice ever. He's not there to get you justice because he's an idiot. They keep it being a force for justice. Ben Crump has never got any justice on any case. No prosecutions, lady. He's not a criminal attorney. This is some clown. This nigga's a clown that white people gave us to embarrass us. Because this don't even make any sense. This is a moron. This is a whole moron. The thing, I'm trying to read the word. The word is, he did. That's what he said. He did. Okay, y'all got it? He did. And he's stinking. Got it?
Black people didn't get justice. I would like to tell you is that the people called for you. They kept on saying, we need Ben Crump. We need Ben Crump. And I was like, okay, well, Ben Crump is a civil rights
Ain't nobody ever say that shit. Everybody always knows when he shows up to fix it in, like, ain't gonna Ben Crump. That's how you know, lady, you are a complete moron. Nobody's looking for no fucking Ben Crump, mush mouth, mumble mouth ass. Go ahead, Jim.
What are he gonna do in this case? You know what you done in this case to me? You made moves, big boy moves, power moves. I don't know who you was talking to. I don't know who you was praying to. I don't know what phone calls you made. But I want to tell you thank you because I'm one of the people who have been on.
For what, lady? He hasn't done shit. What are you talking about? Thank you for what? There's been no justice. This is how you know we have been dumbed down as a people. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for being mush mouth. I want to thank you for not being able to read shit. I want to thank you for being Crump. There's been no justice, lady. No one's been goddamn charged in this case. What are you talking about? It's just nigga babble. Crazy. Go ahead, Joe.
Just a second.
All right, take your time. I want to thank you for being mush mouth. What are you talking about? Ain't nobody ever say, "Oh, Ben Crump."
What is
that?
What does Ben Crump do?
Exactly.
I know he's a lawyer, and I know
lawyer.
Up every time it's a high profile.
What does he do? He does nothing, lady. Exactly. What does he do? Nothing. He tries to get you the bag, but gets him a bag. He don't ever do any casework. He doesn't go before the judge and actually litigate a case. This Negro is a ambulance chaser. Ben Crump has now become a glorified ambulance chaser. He's one of those guys you see on TV late at night when you're up looking at girls out or some shit. Oh, let me see naked girls. Hey, I'm Ben Crump. Have you been by a cop and somebody some medical shit that up your feet?
You're breaking. You're breaking a
little bit. You know, people of different races, right? But like, what does he do other than show up and talk?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you never really hear the ending results when it comes to something he's been involved in. Like, I'm a little lost, and before I take my thought and run with them, please share with me what he does, because the cases already be high profile, right? And I'm hoping he not clout chasing, but what does he do?
Okay. Listen up. If you hire Ben Crump, you don't care about getting justice for your family member. I'm going to say it again. If you hire Ben Crump, you do not give two fucks about getting justice for your family member. The only thing,
Because the only thing you're gonna get is just money.
you care about is that
Money, yeah.
them dollar bills, just like him. I said what I said. I'm about to go live. Join me.
The autopsy findings, it is my opinion that Sonia Massey, a 36-year-old black woman, died as a result of a gunshot wound to the head. And then it goes on to in more detail, and it says the gunshot wound of the head, the entrance was beneath the left eye. The injury, proliferation of...
Someone says on the comment here, my concern is big. This man allegedly claims to be the top attorney for these types of crimes. However, he approached a lot of those words as if he had seen them for the first time in his life. This man is a charlatan. Charlatan? I don't know what that means. That's crazy.
The left internal current subra.
What? This is so embarrassing.
I'm looking at this word because I know
You can tell this lady is
it's not
so tired.
subdural artery, but it's a artery that is the blood vessel right beneath her eye.
This man can't read.
The exit posterior left surface
This lady is so
of
tired.
the upper neck.
You see this lady behind? She's so tired of his reading.
Associated injuries, skull fracture, subdural hemorrhaging, direction, front to back, downward and slightly right to left, range, no soot or gunpowder stippling.
And then he's raising his voice where you read the
That pause right there. Now imagine, you don't know nothing about Ben Crump yet. You have a tragedy, you lose your daughter, you lose your son. And so you're back there with your wife, right? You're back there with your wife, you know, you're behind. He's in front of the cameras, you're behind in the background against the wall. And he starts reading out the case and what transpired. He's like, "Duh," and the gun shot somebody. "Duh," and then he ran down the street and fell in the ditch. "Duh." And you tell your wife, who the fuck? Baby, who the fuck requested this man for us? He's like, I don't know. I thought you knew. And then Ben Crump to my, shh, you guys be quiet. I'm reading the case reading out the, the things of the case to the media. He turns back, "Duh." And he was in the boat, "Duh." And the water was high, "Duh." And then he had on shorts, "Duh." And they left him on the island, "Duh." You told your wife, you said, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Anjobi.
This lady behind her, she's so tired of his reading. Like you can see her shaking her head, rolling her eyes. She's so tired.
Exactly. Like, what the fuck is going on here? What? Who? What? Is this a joke? I lost my child. I got this mush mouth nigga who can't read. Supposed to be helping us. Go ahead, Joey.
Charlatan is a Tariq Nasheed. Tariq can't read too. Is that what you're kind of saying?
Yeah, but Tariq can't. You think Tariq can't read? I don't know. You think Tariq? I never got it. I listen to Tariq. I'm breaking again? Damn, George, I'm breaking again. I never, can you hear me now, Joey?
Yes.
Okay. I never, I think Tariq can read. I used to watch him. I never saw he didn't know how to read. Now, is he a great reader? Probably not, but he reads better than Ben Crump. You know, when you're a hustler and scamming people, you got to be able to read a little bit. Good.
The autopsy findings, it is my opinion that Sonia Massey, a 36-year-old black woman, died as a result of a gunshot wound to the head. And then
okay, that's when Sonia. Okay, that's when we look at. That's when Sonia Massey when they shot her in the head. The cop shot her in the head in the house. He said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus," and they shot her. Like what? They shoot somebody. Just heinous shit white people do. Go ahead, Joe.
In more detail, and it says the gunshot wound of the head. A, the entrance was beneath the left eye. The injury, proliferation of internal carrot.
Now tell me, Benjamin Crump don't read like a special needs kid, like a special needs child. You know, you don't want to say retarded. They can say read like a special needs kid, and read this little Joby. And the boy said, "Stop fucking with me." Okay, no, don't say fucking. It said messy with you.
Subra. I'm looking at this word because I know. It's not subdural
He's so tired.
but it's
what? He's tired. He's not tired. He can't.
No, I'm saying the lady behind.
Yeah. She's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
This motherfucker can't read. I told you, Jeff, if I'm the parents behind him listening to shit, I'm looking at my wife like, what the hell is going on? God damn, we are screwed, Joby.
her eye. The exit posterior left surface of the upper neck. Associated injuries, skull fracture, subdural hemorrhaging. Direction, front to back, downward and slightly right to left. Range, no soot or gunpowder stippling.
Tell all the guy when you can read that. No soot or gunpowder. I can read that. Gunpowder. He gets all confidence, the easy words. Yeah. The medical terms. It says that the word
So what has changed since Ben Crump has came into the picture? And I'll wait. Nothing. Not a fucking thing. It's the same shit since day one. Before Ben Crump even came, his dog. Nobody needs Ben Crump. He is here for the money. He's here for the money. That is it. That is all. And then somebody said, well, we need him to push it out to the mainstream media. No, we don't. We got TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, X, and all that other social media platforms. Nobody even watches mainstream media anymore. So nobody needs Ben Crump. He's getting over on black people. He's playing on black people's heartstrings, and that is what he's good at. If you want to check, hire Ben Crump. If you want justice, you don't hire Ben Crump.
Exactly. That's what I said. Because why the hell would you be hired? Ben Crump, retarded ass. Because you guys remember, he came in the first talking about Ben Crump to Trayvon Martin. I was like, oh my God, what kind of lawyer is this? This motherfucker can't even speak well, right? And now he's been pushed on everybody since then. Everybody. He damn sure ain't no damn Johnny Cochran. This dude's a moron. So why is he out there in front of the public talking? And he's almost a goddamn idiot. He's a functional idiot. Like, what the hell is going on right here? Am I taking crazy pills? What is happening? Go ahead, Joe.
Well, and welcome to another day in the racist-ass United States. We've got an update coming from Mr. Benjamin Crump, the attorney hired by Nolan Wells' family. And this is what he said today. The phone, Nolan's phone that his friends who allegedly...
I don't know what the hell he said today. We need you go and translate it for us, white woman. We don't know what the hell he said.
Watching Nolan Wells' mother, Ben Crump, and Al Sharpton's pockets. Nobody watching, pocket watching. Austin Metcalf, Jeff Metcalf, Megan Metcalf's money when they got the GoFundMe. They were pocket watching Carmelo's money, his GoFundMe.
Yeah, they shut it down. Carmelo, exactly. They shut down Carmelo and these GoFundMe. White people run that shit. Because remember, white people can get money, not black people. Even when you try to get justice, because the scam is that blacks stay on the bottom and go to prison for doing shit they're not supposed to do. Or didn't do, I mean. That's what happens. They shut down your shit to keep the white racist shit up so they can get as much money as possible. Exactly. They always pocket watch black people. And that's why, especially if you're an entertainer, you morons, they never let you get out clean. They always dirty you up like a Michael Jackson. Oh, you was putting your dick in babies' buttholes. And they always dirty you up with lies. And they never let you get out the game clean. If you're black, if you get some money, you're going to be Bill Cosby. That's the better way to call it. Bill Cosby. You're going to tell me Bill Cosby, motherfucking blind, damn near 90. They're going to talk about some shit from the 70s. Bill Cosby, you raped some white women back in 1972. But goddamn, I wasn't even born yet. Ain't that past? Remember, that's past the statutes of limitation. So you can't even supposed to be bringing this up, but he's black and he's got money. So they want to make sure he dies broke. So that's what they always do. So they trip up all these big charges. Oh, Bill Cosby is raping white women back in the 70s. 70s? I think it's 2018. What are you talking about that case against Bill Cosby? Right? And all these white women came out to work because they want to tie you up in court because that shit's expensive. Right? Or they want to tie you up in court to be able to lock your ass up if they can. Well, I'll hit that button. Sorry about that. So they always want to dirty you up. They make everything's unfair for black people globally. That's the scam. And I hate to tell you, ain't shit gonna change, especially in this country, because we not the call you FBA morons. You don't got the population to change it. You're the minority here. Africa, I don't know why they don't change it. It's revolution to me. I'm not gonna be always on the bottom. I'm not gonna be always all fucked up. Get that? I'm like cats in South Africa. I don't get it. I'm not gonna live on the bottom. That's if I'm the majority somewhere. You can miss me with that shit. But system is unfair, unequal. So as black people, what you live in. So if you amass a little money, this is one thing I will say about what Joey got right. Since you live in a system of white oppression, white supremacy globally, you should keep your mouth shut when you get money. Shut the fuck up. Don't come out. Don't try to be flexing on nobody. Don't try to be bragging. Keep your fucking mouth shut. So they can forget about you. So you can die and hopefully pass that money on to your kids. Because if you open your mouth, they're going to bring a case against your ass. They're going to say you was putting your foot in a dog's ass or something. I mean something crazy. You was butt fucking a clown. It'll be something crazy. You're like, what? Butt fucking a clown. That's right. We got you on tape. all kind of AI. Oh, AI got you fucking Ronald McDonald. like what? This ain't real. We don't know it's real. So that's what you find out what's going on. You know, Cosby didn't rape them women. He was famous. They wanted to get a coochie up to him. You know, he was. Were they both taking drugs? Yeah. Told you back in the 70s, all those cats were taking drugs on drugs. Oh shit. You want to come get this man while he's 80 years old and blind, talking about he took your coochie 50, 60 years ago? And they literally changed the laws in Pennsylvania. You guys don't know, to go after Cosby. Because you're way past it. You don't get to wait no 50 years and tell about somebody rape you. You're beyond the statutes of limitation, but you're black. See, everything, and this is what you more understand. Everything changes because you're black. Your black ass, same rules don't apply to your black ass. So, hey, I tell you, the only time I do agree with Joby, if you get some money, keep your fucking mouth shut. Because if you don't, when you get old, they're going to have some charges against you. They're going to have some AI say you had a gorilla sucking your dick. something crazy.
The chain. And not all white people are racist, but the racist ones, they need to go and mind their business. Are y'all mad because y'all didn't get an education?
We always got to say, not all. And we know it's the majority of all of them. But you always got to do that for them. Not all of you are racist, but the majority damn sure is. And how you know which ones are and which ones are not? Right? So the majority are, but you always got to get a big caveat. Now, I'm not saying all, not all, but you know the damn majority is 1 in 1,000 that's not. Shit. Go ahead, Joby.
Like Ben Crump, open a business, a law firm. Maybe you need to try to do that, and maybe you can make your own money and you don't have to pocket watch Ben Crump's money because he has a business. And maybe a lot of you do not have that, but maybe y'all need to go and learn how to do that and stop pocket watching people's dollar bills.
Wow, that's crazy. That's really crazy.
I just came on here to say that some of you don't understand the difference between a civil rights attorney and a criminal attorney. Okay, Ben Crump is a civil rights attorney. Ben Crump.
I've been said that, lady. He's a pretender, and he's not even a civil rights attorney. That's what y'all saying he is now. When he was goddamn, he's not a civil rights attorney. So you're fucking wrong too. What he is an accident attorney. You fall and have a slip in the bathroom, call Ben Crump. Your car gets hit and run. Somebody hit you and ran. Call Ben Crump. Truck run over your mama. Call Ben Crump. He was not a civil rights attorney. He's a goddamn injury attorney. He was not a civil. So now, since we're stupid again, Benjamin Crump was a civil rights attorney. He was not. They wasn't suing about no civil rights when you had Trayvon Martin, wrongful death shit. What about civil rights? Now he's a civil rights. Remember, now they elevated this mumble mouth moron. He's now a civil rights attorney. He's fighting for civil rights. You don't get out of here with that shit. But go ahead.
The charges against police or any other person. Ben Crump and his team. Ben Crump and his team are civil. They're for civil rights. They get people paid. That's what happens.
Because now you know, of course, because people didn't know. I told people in the beginning, he's not a criminal attorney. That's what Joey said. Joey was like, he'll never get no justice. Why you always call him? Because they're not trying to get justice. They're trying to get paid. They don't give a fuck about their families. Fuck them. They're dead. How can I get some money? That's why you call his ass. He ain't no criminal lawyer. He don't get you no. He's not no Johnny Cochran. He's not gonna do no court case. He's gonna show up and say, "Hey, somebody, stepped on my foot at the grocery store. They stepped on our foot. Let me read. It says here, no, somebody stepped on your foot. No, don't get $1 million.
Online right now talking about Ben Crump has never gotten anybody arrested. That's not what he does.
Of course not.
He's he's a civil rights attorney. Okay. So
Civil
he
rights.
goes places and he takes on cases, him and his team, because it's not just him. They take on cases that pertain to civil rights cases. And that's why you see him on these cases. A lot of the cases.
What is up, Joe? Let's see what he was. Let's see if Google tells. If they don't tell us the truth, I know this is Psyop. Say, what was Ben Crump after getting out of law school? As Google say, what was Ben Crump's expertise of law leaving law school? So see, so ask, no, do it like this because they're gonna lie. Say, was Benjamin Crump ever a personal injury attorney? That's what I want to ask. Say, ask Google. Say, was Benjamin Crump ever a personal injury attorney? Oh, this civil rights bullshit. Get out of here with that shit.
Yes.
Yes, because that's what he is. Go ahead, Joby.
Benjamin Crump has been a personal injury attorney throughout his career. In fact, after university, Crump and another friend set up a small personal injury firm in Florida that won millions of dollars in settlements.
Exactly. That's what he is. He's not no civil. So you morons, some of this civil rights shit, you are a moron. I knew when I first seen this nigga, and it was the media that kept saying, that's how you know the Psyop was on. The media lying. This mumble mouth moron. He's the dude that showed, hey, did you fall on a page? Did you fall on some soap in the bathroom and bust your goddamn head? Call me and we'll sue. Did your car get run over and you lost a leg? Call me. Did somebody come up and punch you in the mouth and your teeth fall out? Call me. He's a personal injury attorney. I mean, he's the bottom of the barrel. That's what you become when you're not good at law. You're a moron. You don't know law. You don't know how to put laws together. But you can make money suing people. But you're not a good lawyer. You're an idiot. That's the bottom feeders that do that kind of law. That's not the high intellect lawyers. Those are ones who barely got through law school. You're a moron. That's why it was always a joke called you're an ambulance chaser. He's a personal injury attorney. That's why the term ambulance catcher. I mean, ambulance chaser. Anybody got fucked up need to go to the hospital? Call Ben Crump. He's not a civil rights attorney. He's too stupid. See where his mind works? Hell, I went to law school to see where his mind works. This dude ain't no civil rights attorney. This is a moron. You listen, not just the way you speak, the way his mind works, the way he puts words together. You know, to tell someone's intellect the way they put their vocabulary together and present words to you. Say, oh yeah, this is a fucking moron here. It gives you away. Your vocabulary gives away your intellect. Sorry. You know, so he's a personal right. He's an ambulance chaser. They wanted to prop him out. Oh, he's a civil rights attorney. He is not. He's a personal injury attorney. Grifted now as a civil rights. Well, who put him there? Why do they keep calling him? You got the same usual suspects. You got Reverend no good bootlicking Al Sharpton's bootlicking ass. Can't call Jesse Jackson because his old fake ass selling out ass is dead and stinking. Good riddance to his no good ass. So you got the same usual bootleg handkerchief head suspects. That's why you know when Benjamin Crump shows up, there's always some bullshit. There's an agenda. And it ain't a black one either. It ain't a black one. He's a personal injury attorney. And she's over there. Hey, Benjamin Crump doesn't get justice. He's a civil rights attorney. No, he's not, bitch. No, he's not. That's some shit the white media told your stupid ass. Because you don't understand law, and when you listen to him speak, you would know he's not a civil rights lawyer. You just took what the media said, and y'all been running with that shit for the last 14 years. When I first heard this moron, like, this motherfucker, you know what? It's a personal injury attorney. There's no damn way, this idiot. This is an idiot. It's a bottom feeder. But you can make billions of dollars being a bottom feeder because he's a personal injury. That's what you call an ambulance chaser. Joby, ask this question to Google. Say, where did the term ambulance chaser come from? Say, where did the term ambulance chaser come from?
The term ambulance chaser comes from the late 19th century New York City newspaper describing lawyers who literally or figuratively tracked down emergency vehicles to sign up injured people as clients.
Exactly. Personal injury. That's what he is. Yeah, to keep chasing motherfuckers got injuries. You gotta fuck that they got money for Joby. If Africa worked, Joby got the injury last year. Last year Joby had a leg fucked up broke. It was okay. Joby, you got a case there, girl. Let me get you some money. Who hit you? Well, I got hit by a car. You were drunk too? Oh, Joby, you gonna get money from the insurance company, baby. I got you. I got you. It ain't about no civil rights. We're gonna get you the bag, Joby, but I need you to keep your mouth shut. Joby good with that. I ain't gonna say nothing. You ain't gotta worry about me. I'm gonna get you the bag, girl.
His clients have been awarded money, millions. So that's the difference. So basically, if he finds out that someone has, well, let's say a police department or something like that has violated one of his client's civil rights,
that's a lie.
Something crazy.
See, civil rights attorneys don't make money, lady, doing that. He's an ambulance chaser. So he's not gonna. Benjamin Crump is a charlatan. So he's not gonna get no money being no civil rights attorney. He's not gonna make any money fighting for your civil rights. There's no money in that shit. It's honor. He can be honorable. There's no money in that shit. He's trying to sue somebody to get some money. So there ain't no civil rights, nothing. Go ahead, Joe.
Lives matter when black people kill each other. Where is Benjamin Crump? Or the NAACP when black people take the lives of other black people? A 51-year-old man allegedly beat a 15-year-old boy to death over a dispute. Police say the teen had gone to visit a 16-year-old girl. Investigators reportedly found inappropriate messages between her and the 51-year-old man. Why isn't this making national headlines? Black Lives Matter becomes highly visible when a black person is killed by police, a white person, or someone of another race.
I want you to listen. This is an African. I don't know. She sounds like Caribbean. This is a Caribbean coon. Like, don't blame white people. You always see this. This why I'm telling. That's why we want you motherfuckers out of here. Your cooning is crazy. You're off-code cooning. Why is it not? We don't make a big deal when the white. They want to blame the white person, and I want to lay with white daddy. I want white daddy's dick and balls all down my. And shout out to you cats on. It's so funny. If you guys go on TikTok, there's a Caribbean and African war right now. It is hilarious. Both of them call them. They both know they love white daddy, and they both call each other that. You Caribbeans, you put white daddy all in your butt. I'm like, you Africans, what? You Africans are the worst. You boot. They going back and forth, tell who like white daddy more because they know they both do. Right. It is the most hilarious shit if you're on TikTok. So this coon here, Joey got to let the coon go. The coons, but you got the coons want to jump out the window for white daddy. Why is it that you don't blame black people for killing black people? Because, Marlon, let me explain something to you. Because you're a coon. You know, that's why we're going to get you out of here. White people don't like your ass. But You find out to the hard way with your cooning ass. And shout out to you guys calling each other coons. Our terms. See, both y'all know our terms. Ain't it funny? The Caribbeans calling the African coons. The Africans calling you coons. But you both know you're coons. You know that. That's what's funny. I've been in this listening, laughing my ass off. So, coon, you're killing each other. You kill the people who you live closer to, lady. Has nothing to do with that. Especially if you put in abject poverty, that's what causes crime, right? That's what causes crime, and that's what causes you killing one another. If you go to Jamaica, Jamaican blacks are killing Jamaican blacks. If you go to China, Chinese are killing Chinese. So your argument is stupid. But I tell you, go on TikTok. The Africans and the Caribbeans are having a war. And it is hilarious. They call each other coons. They call each other sellouts. They say they both love white people. No, you love white people the most. You love white people the most. It is hilarious. It's everywhere on TikTok. I don't know what started it, but it is funny. They both call each other bootlicking coons. But anyway, but it's the funniest shit. And it's hilarious. You know.
Those videos, because I can't see none of that.
No, it's on live. No, Joe, you have to be on live. It's on the live things on TikTok. I can't never send it to you because you don't be on TikTok live. It's in my I know that's what Jim Mosquito been on. It's live, Joe. When you go on TikTok, they have a bunch of live shows, right?
Yeah.
And so so for the last 2 weeks, I go on live. It's always that FBA shit, of course, right? That goofy FBA bullshit. They just hate all Africans and Caribbeans. That's just a hate thing. I can't even watch listen to that shit. But the Caribbeans and the Africans are going at each other. They're going to see if you can find you're going to live stream. say Caribbean and African live stream.
2-0.
That is the most hilarious shit. Them calling out each other. The Jamaican tell the African, you African women, your cat stinks. I said, what? Cat, your coochie. The Jamaican said, you African women coochie stink. And then the African came back and said some funny shit. The African lady had me laughing my ass off. You slavery bastard. You call the Jamaican a slavery bastard. But he might not be all right. I don't know. Can you find any?
I don't think so.
I don't worry. It's probably it usually come out later in the evening, so you have to do it when you get off. This should be funny.
It's crazy.
That's right, Jim. You never get brought on TikTok. Let's listen to a coon ass. Go. Let's this coon. This is the problem with you Africans.
Violence.
Go ahead. See?
Silence. A child is dead.
His
life was taken by someone from his own community.
Because she's mad. I want you to say she's been angry because she's been called out. The Africans and Caribbeans been called out as coon. She's like, see? Why you want to blame the white man? You can't blame the white man. We love the white man. Go ahead, Joe. Let it keep going.
First is quiet.
This is Caribbean.
Black lives truly matter. Shouldn't every lost black life receive the same outrage?
You get no mad, but see, it only matters when white people get. If Black Lives Matter, should have been about when the black people kill them. See how angry she is? Why are you upset about that? Shouldn't you be saying killing us is wrong no matter who's doing it? But why blame white people? Not the white peoples. I want to fuck them. I want to fuck the white peoples.
Chess, not checkers. Look,
that's an African accent. That's an African accent, Jim Mosquito. All right, where's it from? Is she from like Nigeria?
Nigeria.
You said she's Nigerian? Oh yeah, those are. I love the Nigerians and The Nigerians and the goddamn Jamaicans are going back and forth. That shit's hilarious. But go ahead, Joe.
But I think it is. I think what he's doing is he's forcing the hand of the Jackson County. He want to see if they are stupid enough to put out their results, because they know their autopsy results and the independent autopsy will not align. And this is Stacey Turner, Chief Medical Examiner. So she was appointed to the role in November 2021. She initially joined the State Medical Examiner's Office in January of 2020 and previously served as the interim chief. Well, Dr. Turner's office has faced a lot of scrutiny and national media coverage over high-profile death investigations involving Black men. One in particular was the Damian Cameron case. In 2023, independent experts criticized Dr. Turner's decision to rule the 2021 death of Damian Cameron as undetermined. 3 national pathologists reviewed the evidence, which involved a struggle with Rankin County Sheriff deputies, and stated that the injuries and circumstances pointed heavily to a homicide, but she came up with undetermined. So most recently, Dr. Turner's office conducted the initial autopsy for Nolan Xavier Wells. Civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump and the Wells family publicly questioned the state's processing of the case, electing to send his body to D.C., where they would do an independent secondary autopsy due to lack of trust in the state's preliminary findings. Benjamin Crump know that those autopsies are not going to be in alignment. They're not going to see eye to eye. There's going to be a difference. Because when you think about it, it's not really rocket science. If it's an accidental drowning, it's going to show that there's water in the lungs. Or it will be able to show if Nolan Wells expired before he happened to be in any type of water. And that's where it's going to get tricky, because if that independent autopsy shows otherwise and they come up with accidental drowning, somebody BS. If we're being honest, I don't think they were banking on the Nolan Wells family to get an independent autopsy done. No, there's an audio going around of when they made a call because the boat was taking on water, and I don't care. Now, for me, this didn't do me any justice because it didn't tell us whether or not Nolan was on the boat when it left at 4:31 p.m. What people want to know is if at some point Nolan was actually on that boat at 4:31 p.m. when it left. And last but not least, Christine Wunsley made a video to just talk to the people that have been supporting her.
Hey, Bears. I know you probably did not expect to see me, but I had to
Pause. I'm listening. Yeah, I don't know why they mad about. I don't know. The Jamaicans are mad that the Nigerians are selling their Caribbean food. I don't know. I didn't hear none of that yet. They said they're mad because I'm loving it. It's funny, Joe. They're arguing. Jamaicans said they're mad. They said they're both getting they're being disrespected. Jamaicans said the Nigerians are disrespecting them. The Nigerians are saying that they respect the Jamaicans are disrespecting them. But the shit is hilarious. This shit is hilarious. You know, they both call each other out that they both love white penis, white people. But it's just funny. But I don't know what started. It started from that lady you said. I don't know what started it. But it's on my feed, 2 or 3 different panels. I'm like, this shit's crazy. They're cussing at each other, talking crazy. But it's, I don't know, it's funny. But go ahead, Joe.
All of your love, your support, your kindness that you guys have been showing me. I wanted to, answer each and every one of you, and I probably will at some point. I will at some point, but right now it's just.
Who's that? His mom?
Everything is so heavy.
Yeah, she became a cloud chaser now.
Cloud chaser? How's she cloud chasing? She's talking about her son. How's she chasing cloud, bud? I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Joe.
She has become a content creator now because of her son's death. That's what I see.
Was she always on there? Was she about to? She not on?
Who knew her?
On of course they're gonna get to know her now because she's lost a child, so she's gonna have visibility. I'm just saying, doesn't make her a cloud chaser. She's trying to explain what's going on behind the scenes with her son's death. But I don't know, that is kind of wild. See what I mean? Like you be more sad and not want to be online. That dude seemed kind of fishy. I wouldn't be online if my son was found, dead in the ocean.
Exactly. Thank you.
But I can't be. Everybody's different, Joe. But I don't know what this lady's motivations are.
Just been going through the motions. I'm a healthcare provider, so I talk about grief a lot.
That's why she's half Asian. That's right. I'm trying to see. She's half Asian. And and his dad is like a you can tell he's Mississippi goofy, right? He's like, I don't know. Well, I don't see no color. He's Mississippi. Where the fuck did they meet at? They didn't meet no college because the daddy ain't got no college. See, so where did they meet? Where did he meet this lady at? I'm where did he meet this broad? Because to me, she kind of word like, you know, hey, get your ass away from me type of shit, right? To know it's there, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't see the connection. I could be wrong. I don't see the love connection. But maybe she's seen something in his dad that I ain't seen. I'm like, how the hell they meet? Where they meet at? Hey, put us up, Joe. Let's see the Google always know. That's right. We got time. Got 30 minutes left.
Yeah.
How much we come? Let me see what it says that. Say where did Nolan Wells' parents meet? I'm curious. Because this is an odd couple to me. This is like some Joby and Wallace type shit.
Yeah.
That's right. Wow. Like how did it happen? Something ain't right. Somehow, always something don't add up. This cat's goofy, and I'm not. Something not adding up.
Nolan Wells' parents, Christine and Elmo Wansley, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, met in Mississippi, where they both shared deep regional roots. Public profile notes that Elmo's family is from
and the nigga's name is Elmo. What? See? Something don't add up. The nigga's name is Elmo. And what? Hey, shorty, let me holler at you. What's your name? My name Elmo. Elmo? Nigga, if you don't get your ass away from me. Go ahead, okay, man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. This don't add up. Go ahead. They met me. Where Mississippi? Where now?
Elmo's family is from the Moss Point, and Christine moved to the state when she was younger. That's the information.
See, she moved to the state. So with her Asian mama, you know it's gonna be Asian mom and a black dad. It ain't gonna be an Asian dad and a white and a black mama. So it's gonna be a black dude with his big black dick and some little Asian coochie. We know that. I already know that. Because the Asian man ain't gonna want the black woman. So, and the self-hating Negro is gonna want the damn Asian woman. So I already know her mama's Asian. You ain't gotta tell me. I know I'm right. We know the dichotomy of shit. Go ahead, Joby. You be a comment.
Yeah. Shout to everyone with us on the chat. Shout to Chris Clarks asking, are you planning on a show on the House bill that's just passed?
You gotta tell me which one just passed. You gotta let me know. Give me some more elaborate. Give me some more information. What House bill is that you're talking about? Let me know.
And then
give me some content. Give me some content for the weekend.
We have. You made a big mistake moving to America. America is garbage. This is Big Cheese. Big Cheese, please show up if this is you. This is you. Just show up. Nobody knows you if it's you. But John Mosquito haven't been able to join this early in a long while. Well, you're welcome.
I know you've been on them TikTok panels with them damn Caribbeans talking shit.
It must have been named after a woman. Wild guess. Wow. Why a woman? Why a woman? It's crazy. It's
supposed to be a Native American tribe or some shit. Mississippi's supposed to be Native American. So Mississippi, some kind of tribe, Mosquito.
And Ricky says every time I see a black person with more than five Caucasian, I say he's gonna die. And Jibba says let's
good luck.
Mumbling us. And Ricky says a black boy in St. Paul, Minnesota, 4 Caucasian. They picked him 5 years ago. Was killed and nothing happened. I think that's what you
Of
meant.
course not. Of course not. You know that. You know what time that is.
And I also see the comment. You looked at Jason from the okay. And then I also see Jiba says I could see him pulling up in a watermelon truck wearing overalls. And
Exactly.
Nick,
Exactly. That's what I see the dad doing. Exactly. Hey girl, you want some of my watermelon?
Monique
Yes.
says,
What's your name? My name's Elmo. Elmo. Okay.
Says I repeat to the young man and all that have came in contact with these non-humans. John says sounds worse than Hebrew Israelites. That is Benjamin Crump's reading.
Yeah. Hebrew Israelites got a little better. They stupid as hell. But they're like what did Jibba Jabba call them? Buck Rogers outfits? I call them Power Ranger outfits. They sound a little better now though. They came to Kenya. Them and told the Kenyans that Jesus was black. They almost got stoned to death.
Yep.
Them Hebrew Negro-like Negroes.
John also says it's not easy reading out loud in front of people you know. Come on, are you kidding me? And
Yeah, you kid. Get out of here. You still can read.
Monique says I can't stand them or as are all slick. They are not for us. They were given scripts and
Scripts?
Yeah, and I also see check 10 speed. Karibu says Benjamin Crump was my cousin's attorney. She was killed by off-duty cop in Florida. Her name was Pam, and she was executed on live video because no money. They forgot about her case.
Oh, because he had no money, so he let her go. Yeah, so he didn't help her. He ain't got no money to pay me. Get some justice. Well, get some money. What part of Florida was she in? 10 speed. Where was she at? Go ahead,
crazy. John also says charlatan is a person who falsely claims
send it to us.
Special knowledge or skill. Okay. And says maybe Crump is Stephen Fetch's grandson. Don't know who that is.
Stephen Fetchit. Yeah. Stephen Fetchit. Say Stephen Fetchit. Okay, you want to see? Put this up, Joby. Go to YouTube. Not TikTok. Go to YouTube and say scenes of Step in Fetchit. The funny thing about Stephen Fetchit, he actually spoke great English like Joe. He actually spoke perfect English like Jim Mosquito. He sounded British. His English so good, but since he was black, the Jews own Hollywood. They gotta make it. Hey, yeah, what are you doing? How things be going? I don't know. So they wanted to make you sound stupid and crazy to the world. They Stephen Fetchit scenes.
I remember.
Yeah. Yes, I must have. Go ahead. Play one real quick for you. I don't know. Our master gonna get mad at me. And the dude spoke. Yeah, Copper. And Stephen Fetchit spoke perfect English. No ebonics, no nothing.
Yeah, so this is a copyright disclaimer under the section 207, of the Copyright Act 1976. Copyright disclaimer under section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976 allows made for fair use, for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, and teaching. And
that's right. Boo!
Wow.
That's not Benjamin Crump joking. Boo! Yes. Of course, he's a servant. You come up and do, okay, how you want to be? Yeah.
What are you looking for?
See, first he's supposed to. See, remember, he's supposed to be all docile and scared of wife. Okay, say that. Remember, So this is the image they put out black people globally, and he's made to do this. This man spoke perfect English, so this is a caricature. They're saying this is how all black people globally act. They're cowardly, they're stupid, and they're goddamn moronic. Go ahead, Joe.
Jail.
What are you in jail for?
Hey, criminal.
Wait a minute! Wait a minute! What are you playing, a maypole dance? And you with a fan down there. Have them throw away their crutches and go to work, will you? I want something bright and snappy. And if I don't get it, the boat leaves Friday.
Okay, pick up. Ready, girls, go. 1, 2. Do you like that, Mr. Flowers? Like me?
What?
Make your face look like mine?
Give me that razor.
I want to get that one.
Racism is so deep. I made face look like mine. Over here, okay.
Hold it up, up.
Hold it up. All right.
Hold it so I can see.
Okay, bud.
Mr. Flowers, can I finish that, please?
Whose face am I shaving, yours or mine?
Yours, I think, 'cause mine ain't bleeding.
What's going on here? You look like you need a doctor. I do. Do you know where I can find a real one?
That's all I'm stepping fetching, because all of them got the motherfucker here telephone, jump out the window. Ooh, what is that? He jumped out the window, we hear the phone ring. Ooh, what is that? The racism is so deep. It's so diabolical.
He says Benjamin Crump is a rich moron, and 10 Speed says
Right.
all of them are
10 to 50
racist.
million now.
50% of them are racist.
True.
We also have my
True.
brother says Benjamin Crump is none for police brutality cases, and
Now he is. So he's making his money.
Monique says they are all paid, all of them. 10 Speed also says Wells Ben is okay, no problem if you just want money, and literally. And 10 Speed says leave Benjamin alone, and Al Sharpton.
Al Sharpton.
Yeah, these
Al
are
Sharpton.
two great Black American men. Lol, they really care about us. I know, that's right. And John Musto says, I've had to rebuke that no good lady many times on my TikTok comments. I don't know which lady you're talking
He did. He was rich. Stephen Fetchit was rich. He made money, and I think he left before they stole all his money. But have you ever seen? I'm sure Joby can find a video of Stephen Fetchit talking normal. You're like, what? His English is perfect. He's well dressed. He's like got old expensive ass suit on, got a nice car. Had to play all these goofy ass demeaning roles, but he did. He got rich. I think he left Hollywood rich. See if you can see Stephen Fetchit and video Stephen Fetchit in his regular voice. If they haven't scrubbed the internet from it. So of course I play a good role every now and then, my boy. I play Stephen Fetchit, of course I do. But that's just a role I play. As I roll and get in my new Mercedes Benz back then and drive away. And then I come to the movies and I say, yes, master, what I gotta do for you.
If you were asked to name one of the most complex and controversial,
Okay.
Good. That's it. No, play that. That's good.
Okay.
Play it right there.
if you were asked to name one of the most complex and controversial figures in Black entertainment, Stephen Fetchit would have to be near the top of the list. On one hand,
Capitalism.
Stephen Fetchit
Destroy
is
your
widely
image.
celebrated for becoming the first black millionaire actor. He was the first
Yeah, he's a
black
millionaire,
actor to be
exactly.
credited in motion pictures in the late 1920s, and he paved the way for black actors
In
in New York.
20s,
On the
100
other
years
hand,
ago.
Stephen Fetchit is
He's
criticized for
driving his car.
perpetuating negative black
He's always that image. I know exactly. So he got rich, but it was working, perpetuating those images. But if it wasn't going to be him saying it, was going to be another nigga doing it, because that's all they wanted you to do. Now this going to be this is the way you're going to talk it. How am I going to do it? You're going to slow down. You're going to be docile, and you're going to be weak and a bootlick. Okay, I do it like this. Oh, you're almost getting there. You're almost getting it. How about now? And okay now. Now you got it, boy. You got it. Go ahead, Jeffrey.
Stereotypes. The character Stephen Fetchit was portrayed as the laziest man in the world. He talked with a slow speed, and he mispronounced words, and he spent his time
exactly mispronounced words, jiving.
He was bashed by Bill Cosby and the NAACP. Imagine that. Interestingly enough, the actor who played Stephen Fetchit, Lincoln Perry, was an intelligent man who wrote a weekly column.
Exactly. Very intelligent. Exactly. You ever heard him speak? You like, God, intelligent as hell. Smart as hell. Nice suits, cars, 100 years ago, Yeah, I know he wrote a column, but this motherfucker smart. Not no Ben Crump. This Negro was smart. Go ahead, Joe.
Many think the character Stephen Fetchit slowed down black progress. Like when whites went to go see his films, they got their opinion of blacks from him, and he received backlash for it. However, before the backlash, Fetchit spent over a decade on top of the world. Audiences didn't immediately see him as the Uncle Tom coon archetype that he would soon be vilified for. Like that came later on down the road. Hi.
That came later? He wasn't the coon first?
Story you should know.
That's probably telling me back in 1920s. Yes, he was a coon. They turned him into a coon. I don't see that pocket. I gotta go check out some early movies of they turned him into a coon.
A Jamaican man worked as a cigar wrapper in addition to being an aspiring minstrel performer. A Bahamian woman who identified as a devout Catholic worked as a seamstress. The two got together and had Lincoln Theodore Monroe Andrew Perry in Key West, Florida in 1902. Perry's mother wanted him to be a dentist.
No, they both American. His parents were
probably came from his father. Yeah, my boy was always
He's born in Miami.
He would just sit down to eat a meal, and under the table, his feet would go a tap, tap, tap. In 1914, Perry's life would change because his mother died and her children were placed in foster care. Just 2 years would go by and Perry would leave home to finally pursue his dreams of being in show business. He worked for a medicine show that traveled all around. Because Perry was inexperienced, shows like this gave him a chance to show off his tap dancing skills. Like, he'd been practicing all this time. He originally went under the name Rostas, the buck dancer. As Perry approached his 20s, his versatility as a performer began to shine through. As he'd been moving up the ladder from the medicine and tent shows to carnivals and eventually black circuit theaters. At the time, Perry was also writing as an entertainment critic for the Chicago Defender. The weekly column was called Lincoln Perry Writes, and then turned into Lincoln Perry's Letter. The weekly column raised his profile amongst all of his peers. After being introduced to the black circuit, Perry began performing in black vaudeville shows as one half of a duo called Step and Fetchit. Now, there are several reports that Perry took the name Step and Fetchit from a racehorse that had won him some cash. In Step and Fetchit, The Life and Times of Lincoln Perry, author Mel Watkins took a quote from Perry about the origins of his name. Dancing and singing for a number of years, Perry took the name of the racehorse and teamed up with a partner, Buck Abel. Abel was Step and Perry was Fetchit. According to the Library of Congress, Perry's partner Abel became hospitalized, which forced Perry to join a friend, Ed Lee, and the two toured. In 1927, as part Lincoln Perry's Letter, he announced that he started to work as a single. I will close with Step and Fetchit.
Yours truly himself, minus the partner, playing the Maralta Theater. After taking Step and Fetch It as his
See,
own,
now pause
Perry's
this
career
now.
took a turn and
See now they that's why Black America got see this nigga was from Jamaican roots, playing these goopy ass slave, had no dignity. You wouldn't play this even for money. You couldn't, and there's no amount of money you could give me to play this fuck shit. See, so that's where people say, oh, this was a Jamaican ass nigga doing this fuck shit. Go ahead, Joby.
skyrocketed. That same year, Perry appeared in the 1927 film In Old Kentucky, his breakout film.
27.
Perry's sister, Lucille, remembered her brother auditioning for MGM. He said he just stood there looking like he didn't know where he was or why he was there. And he was scratching his head.
Which to be a Black American slave.
His head clean. He was looking around like he was lost. And I guess he looked so sad and lost at everything that he got their attention. You know, they liked it. Lucille said the dumber he acted, the more the executives laughed, and because nobody had ever seen anybody that ignorant. Perry was immediately told he got the part.
See, they know, because white people love to see you fucked up and beneath them and acting shit, because this is what they want you to really be, what the opinion of you are as black people. And this shit did do damage. This fucking thing went global. This nigga did do a lot of damage to black men's image. Docile, weak, and stupid. Remember, this is global. Go ahead, Joe. Especially back then. With no internet, and movies were the big thing back in the 100 years ago, all over the world. This was huge. That's the only medium they had was the movies. Radio, but radio wasn't as big as the movies. So this was everywhere. Seeing these only black images you seeing, I don't know. Ooh, master. But go ahead, Joe.
Drama, and he played the role of Hot Pockets. Despite being a silent film, Perry's performance was so strong, he signed a 5-year contract with the Fox Film Corporation after it was released. In Old Kentucky was a great start to the career for Step and Fetch It. After the film was released, Perry continued to act in films, and his popularity rose with each film. 1929 was Perry's busiest year in show business. One of them being Hearts and Dixie, which was one of the first studio films that featured a predominantly black cast. For the film, Perry received top billing. High demand was an understatement for Perry. There were times when he'd be working up to 4 films at the same time.
Of course. Who's that slavery nigga?
That were written specifically for him, and he was usually the top act. At the height of his career, Perry was labeled the first black film star and the first black entertainer to make $1 million. Boy, you don't get to that bag. At the height of his success,
he was getting
Perry
that bag.
married 17-year-old Dorothy Stevenson in 1929. Their marriage resulted in a son. In
17 years old.
Dorothy filed for divorce from Perry, claiming he broke her nose, jaw, and arm. Dorothy even told the reporters that she wished someone would beat the devil out of him like he did her. After their divorce, Dorothy was diagnosed with tuberculosis in 1933. Perry had moved her to Arizona to get treatment, but she died the following year. Perry loved living a life of luxury, too, as he often spent money just as fast as he made it.
Being black,
the amount of films he was making in a single year allowed him to do that. Anything money could buy, I had 14 Chinese servants in all different kinds of cars.
See, he had 14. Remember, because China's all fucked up and poor. So he had 14 Chinese servants. Not no more, because the niggas are now the Chinese servants. I had 14 Chinese servants. God damn.
This one, a pink Rolls Royce. It had my name on the side.
Pink Rolls Royce.
And my suits. But suits cost $1,000 each. I showed people just because I had $1 million that the world
back then, $1,000 a suit back then, 100 years ago. And today's money, let me see what $1,000 would be back then in today's money. Let's see how much is that worth today? Let's see, 1920. How much is $1,000 today and $1,000 in 1927. What's it worth? 20,000 goddamn dollars. God damn. So this motherfucker's buying suits for $20,000 in today's money. Shit. Fucking crazy. Go ahead, Joe.
Throughout the 1930s,
That's a car.
Perry appeared in over 28 films. The characters he played were Swifty, Gummy, Hokey, Bulger, and Snowshoes. His clothes were shabby and he was unkempt. He was unable to correctly pronounce a word that was more than 3 syllables and was constantly scratching his head, acting like he didn't have a clue. What was once funny and successful was now seen as embarrassing and offensive. In 1937, it was reported that Perry married Winifred Johnson. However, there's no record of the marriage. Their relationship also resulted in a child, another son, Donald Martin Perry. Soon after Donald's birth, Perry and Johnson, their relationship ended. It's been reported that, like his first marriage, Perry also had an abusive relationship with Johnson. According to Johnson's brother, Stretch, Perry knocked Winifred down a flight of stairs and broke her nose. Winifred's father had Winifred's father sued for child support, and Perry was arrested in 1941. By the time the 1940s arrived, Perry's fame had gotten the best of him. He became demanding and exhibited belligerent behavior on the set. Perry's attitude was such a constant occurrence, his co-stars, producers, directors, all began leaving him out of scenes. Around this time, Perry found himself as the victim of criticism from the people he once represented. Black Americans started to reject Perry, as they thought he embodied some of the worst stereotypes of blacks. Walter White, executive secretary of the NAACP, said, Stepin Fetchit was a problem, and he urged movie studios to end demeaning portrayals of blacks. Stepin Fetchit's laziest man in the world routine was now offensive and all the way played out. Author of Shuffling to Ignominy, The Tragedy of Stepin Fetchit, Champ Clark said, the name Stepin Fetchit came to be the ultimate term for negative racism stereotypes. Nobody wanted anything to do with Lincoln Perry, and he was devastated by that. Around 1940, Perry went on strike due to the lack of equal pay compared to his white counterparts. Unfortunately for Perry,
strike.
Time he
Being black,
strike,
exactly. Being on strike as a black man in 1940 in Hollywood, nigga, you what? You some kind of a moron. Listen, they gonna tell you to pack it up. You know how many niggas we can get through these goofy roads? Get your ass out of here. So the story gonna be in the broke and all fucked up. I know. Go ahead.
It was already done with him.
You know, this
criticism of Perry's own community and his hard to work with reputation was enough for the industry to just move on. And that's what they did. In the 1940s, Perry had roles in 2 feature films compared to the 28 he was just in a decade earlier. Things would get worse because Perry's excessive spending would finally catch up with him. In 1947, Perry filed for bankruptcy and relied on his nightclub performances for income. As the civil rights movement gained momentum, Perry's Stepin Fetchit Act would continue to fall out of favor and was accused of promoting negative stereotypes through the character. And even with all the criticism, the character that made him a fortune. I became the first Negro entertainer to become a millionaire. All the things that Bill Cosby and Sidney Poitier have done wouldn't even be possible if I hadn't broken that law. Now, I set the thrones up for him to come out and sit on. Comedian J.J. Walker,
I never believe that.
Promoting negative stereotypes in media, had also given his thoughts on Stepin Fetchit. The way they make it sound is like black people are permanently harmed by Stepin Fetchit. And I don't agree with that. I don't think it's a bad guy.
Now remember Jimmy Walker. Remember Jimmy Walker is a coon. So they asked another coon how he felt about a dude playing a coon. So of course the coon said, I don't have no problem with being a coon. You guys don't know. Jimmy Walker is old now. You know, he's an old ass stodgy coon in real life. This nigga is a capital coon with a capital C. All right, Joe. Ask the wrong coon about being a coon.
Jay Walker. Those who defend Step and Fetch It claim that the character fell into the trickster category. The lazy man character that Perry played was based on something that had come from slavery. It was called putting on old masks. You know, break the tools, break the hole, do anything to postpone the work that was supposed to be done. And blacks understood it perfectly and laughed heartily at it. Mel Watkins. Eventually, the white character would become annoyed and just end up doing the work themselves. Now, the character had outsmarted the white man by playing dumb. Perry appeared in 3 films in the 1950s. All 3 were cameo roles. Struggling to stay relevant in the times, Perry attempted to form a production company and planned on filming the lives of boxer Jack Johnson and baseball player Satchel Paige. The intent was to document black athletes. Unfortunately, Perry's efforts wouldn't amount to anything. In 1968, CBS released the documentary Black History, Lost, Stolen, or Strayed, which laid out the countless contributions blacks have made in American history. The documentary was narrated by Bill Cosby. The tradition of lazy, stupid, crap-shooting, chicken-stealing idiot was popularized by an actor named Lincoln Theodore Monroe Andrew Perry. The cat made $2 million.
They came after you too. They came after you too, Bill.
Movie laughed at Step and Fetch It. Part of the documentary criticized the depiction of blacks in media, and Step and Fetch It was singled out. As a result, Perry attempted to sue CBS for defamation of character. Perry felt the documentary labeled him as the white man's Negro, holding him up to hatred and contempt and ridicule. Perry sued for $3 million. In 1974, the suit was dismissed. A federal judge said that the remarks were made towards his role, not the actor.
Not just a person.
Perry felt the documentary ruined his reputation. Perry's son Donald was heavy into black nationalism and turned on his father because of all the criticism he received. Perry was shunned and embarrassed by his own son, and that devastated him. On April 5th, in 1969, a motorist on the Pennsylvania Turnpike told a toll collector that shots were fired at him. Police were notified and arrived on the scene. However, by the time of their arrival, Donald Perry, now going under the surname of his stepfather Lambright, had gone on a shooting spree that lasted nearly an hour and covered 20 miles.
Damn.
Lambright was firing shots at approaching traffic and cars that passed from the right. Lambright killed 50-year-old Ignatius Keenan and his wife Ruby. The 12-year-old son was wounded, along with 15 others. Lambright shot and killed his wife, Annette, and then turned the gun on himself. This was a high-profile case for maybe like a week until it disappeared from headlines. The case was ruled a murder-suicide.
I never knew about it.
Donald met his father only once in Chicago just a year or two before the shootings. Donald told his uncle that meeting Perry was an unpleasant experience. He felt that Step and Fetch It didn't really treat him like his son.
Never knew that.
But instead, he treated him with hostility. Now, Donald had no disrespect for his father. Donald was very radical, in his political orientation, and he regarded Step and Fetch It as an obstacle to black progress, said Howard Johnson. For Donald, having his father looked at as an Uncle Tom, that bothered him, infuriated him even. They would ask, how can an Uncle Tom produce such a militant? After being absent from film in the 60s, Perry appeared in just 3 films in the 70s. His last film was The Dancing Butler and Juan Ton Ton, The Dog Who Saved Hollywood in 1976. Perry was awarded a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame for his contributions to film. And despite the criticisms he received, guess who? Guess. The NAACP awarded him a special NAACP Image Award for his valuable contribution in artistic excellence and for bringing joy, respect, and dignity into our lives. 2 years later, Perry was inducted into the Black Filmmakers Hall of Fame. In 1976, Perry suffered a stroke and spent the last years of his life in the motion picture television country house and hospital. His career, now well past him, and reputation nearly ruined and his fortune gone, Perry spent the last decade of his life out of the spotlight. Spending his last years in the hospital, Perry died on November 19th, 1985 from pneumonia and heart failure at 83. In 2020, to be called Step and Fetch It is an insult. Make you swing on somebody. The career of Lincoln Perry proves why evolving with the times is important for an artist or entertainer. Perry's inability to do so is what ended his career.
Man, there's no way this dude didn't know There's no see. That's why. Sorry, Sammy. I gotta go on your Jamaican nigga. There's no way he didn't know that this was that this was degrading to black people globally. That this image up there was fucking people up. No way he didn't know this. So man's ass died pissing shit. How you talking about? You know this image was destroying people. He like, well, I made millions. I made $2 million. Yeah, by taking away black people's dignity. It's the image that white people went on for years with this shit. So please spare me if you think I'm gonna be sorry that his stinking ass died in a nursing home, all fucked up and impoverished. That's what his ass supposed. At least he didn't die on the streets. He was in the Hollywood nursing home. Usually people ain't getting there. He's in a Hollywood nursing home. It took his old stupid ass. His son didn't even want to talk to his ass. I got it. Son called him an old coon. Get out of here. Yeah, Perry did this. Yeah, get out of here. I guess shit. But anyway, Joe, that's it.
Wrap it up with today's conversation. Don't be Stephanie.
Buckwheat was from Little Rascals. Was high paid? I don't think so. Ricky. Let me see. We just got 5 more minutes. Let me come. Yes, 20,000. Can you imagine? See, that's how they know. That's from the thing from selling to the Negro. Since we've been treated so poorly, so badly, Negroes want to buy shit that's 10 times more expensive to get yourself some pride. Can you imagine paying $20,000 a day for a suit? Are you insane? Are you fucking crazy? But that's what he did because he knew nobody else black could afford it. Majority of black people can afford no $20,000 suit. Even today, we can't afford it. Hell, I can't afford no $20,000 suit. And why the fuck would I even buy it? That's when you had low self-esteem, wanted to flex on people. It was about dignity. So, I don't feel sad for his ass when he died. His kid. Why is his kid going on a murderous shooting spree? Shit. What's that about? Why does he just start shooting people in the 60s? I don't know. Maybe because they had daddy issues. But anyway, so the question is Ben Crump acting carries a step in face? That's a good question. I don't know. It's close. I don't know. Let me read the autopsy report. It says here, it got a bullet wound. It's wound, you moron. Not womb. Joby and other women have wounds. It's a wound. Joby. I was good to see Joby's face. Buckwheat died poor. Buckwheat died poor. Ricky, he had no money. Buckwheat, he probably was paid well, but Buckwheat died poor and fucked up too. Playing. But Buckwheat, I gotta give a pass. Buckwheat was a child, so he didn't know his parents. They probably were poor. They put him in the movies, acting all fucked up. I'm Buckwheat. Okay, hair all nappy, all clothes all fucked up. The racism so deep. But I used to like Stein when Joby showed Stein with them eggs. Hey, let me show you some eggs can talk. Made the white kid cooking them eggs up. Eggs can't talk. They talking to my stomach. They made Stein. Buckwheat was stupid. Buckwheat was stupid, but at least Stein was smart. All right, Joby, calm down. We only had a minute. Go ahead.
Much love.
Much love, family.
Have yourselves a beautiful, beautiful day, and see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Kindly hit the like button before we leave. I see that 6 of you here subscribing.
Catch the cash app at Mr. Black Apple. You guys missed my birthday because Joby was busy, so I couldn't beg for no money. It was my birthday yesterday. You guys hit my cash app.
Yeah,
Give me $10, you bastards.
You guys gift some money on the cash app right now.
We're We're gonna miss the show. We're gonna miss the show on Joby's birthday. Tell her kick rocks.
One thing for sure actually is I won't even take my off because I'll be here begging for money, yeah. So that
Yeah. Man.
I'll be here.
I know you wouldn't. I know. You're no good ass.
Much love, family. Have a good day. See you guys tomorrow. Peace, and we're out.
Yeah, much love, family. Cash App, Blackout 5, Mr. Blackout 5.